Elizabeth here from Petals and Parchment. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are on week 48 of the Reflective Rolodex challenge, where we focus on mindfulness and gratitude while exploring our art practices. The little ritual I decided to observe is to light a candle each time I gather for the Reflective Rolodex. And I just want to signal to my body it's time to relax and slow down and have fun. Feel free to join me if you like. If you've been here before, you know that I like to take a few moments to take a few deep breaths and slow down and try to let go of any tension or stress that I might have been holding on to from the previous week. So if you feel comfortable and you'd like to join me, go ahead and close your eyes and take a big deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let the weight of the week fall away. Take a big deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Center yourself before you create. Take a big deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let curiosity lead the way and follow your joy, not any rules. Take one more big deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth, relaxing your shoulders. Time to play. When you're ready, open your eyes and let's get started. Okay, so we are in week 4 of November and coming off of a Thanksgiving holiday break. It's the weekend for me. It's been a very busy week, of course, so I hope everyone had a nice holiday if you celebrate, and if not, I hope you had a nice week and were able to maybe slow down and see loved ones. But I wanted to talk about a treasured memory. For Thanksgiving, I was able to stream the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and my daughter and I were able to cuddle in my bed and be snug under the covers and watching this parade that I used to enjoy when I was a child, and just brought so much joy to my daughter. And my husband was getting home from work pretty early in the morning, and he joined us, and we were just laughing and watching the parade and enjoying the performances and the music, and all of her little favorite characters were there, and it was just such a special moment. And this Thanksgiving Day parade is it just brings so much joy, and it was just such a nice experience. We haven't seen it in years. This is the first time my daughter remembers seeing it. I think we watched it once when she was 3 or 4, and she's 7.5 now, so she just really enjoyed it, and she was up dancing and singing, and oh man, it was just so much fun to see her eyes sparkle and light up when she saw all of her favorite floats flying by. And I just was so grateful for the experience in the moment. It was just such a beautiful experience, and we just got to hang out and relax all day, and dinner was mostly taken care of, so it was just a really beautiful day. And then when my husband got up, we had Thanksgiving dinner before he went to work, and just a really lovely time together. So I'm just still feeling so grateful for that, and really appreciating the opportunity to pause and slow down and just enjoy something as a family together. Very much needed, because we're always, the three of us, ships passing in the night and coming and going, and so to actually have that special moment where we can all come together and just giggle and enjoy ourselves, it was just so special. So I just wanted to share that. I hope everyone had a nice holiday. If you celebrate, I would love to hear about Thanksgiving, or you're just having a nice week, so I would love to hear about it in the comments. Let's move on to the art portion. Oh, I'm not very good at transitions, am I? Okay, that's alright. We all have our strengths, and that's just not one of mine. So I've grabbed some supplies here, and I'm really excited about this. I was kind of struggling to come up with an idea, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just have some tissue paper, plain white tissue paper, and I just cut it into little panels so that each one I can do a different design. And I'm just going to use like stamps and permanent things on here that I'll then collage onto my card later. And I just want to make a bunch and see which one I like the best, and then I'll pick that for my card. And then like the rest of it, I think I'm going to use this as a double opportunity to work on my elements to add to my neutral journal, which is the series that I'm doing right now. So I'm going to do this in like a brown and cream color palette. Again, feel free to use whatever colors spark joy for you at the moment, and let's get started. So like I said, all I did was take one single sheet of this gift tissue. This is not water soluble tissue paper. They do have that, and I found that out after I got this. So I'm just gonna give it a try and see if I can make something that will collage nicely. There is some like wet media tissue paper, and that is definitely on my wish list now. This is what I have, so I want to just play around with it and hopefully have some fun. Okay, so I just took that off, and I'm going to use this as its own stamp and do that with some brown archival ink here. Trying to work quickly so that it doesn't dry by the time I get to the bottom here. Make sure I have full coverage. We'll see what happens. Hurry! Ooh, that was fun. That looks great. Oh, I'm so stoked. Let's make some more. Oh, that is very satisfying. Yay! I'm gonna get this mess cleaned up and meet you back here with my Rolodex card, and we'll put everything together. Okay, so I've got all of my papers here, and in addition to that, I found some kind of sepia tape that I made. So I just took like some wax paper and put down some strips of masking tape, and then just stamped some of my stamps on it, and then I just rip pieces off as I want for collage fodder. And then these are the ones that we just made, which I think look terrific. I'm very excited about this. I think this is my favorite right here. And then these are the painted papers. Check that out. It all showed on the other side. So I don't know which one I'll use just to get rid of the blank canvas. I'm just going to spray with some coffee. And while it's still a little bit wet, I'm going to take some walnut stain and stamp on it. Okay, and this is what I have so far. Some tree branches in the background. So this is what I have so far. Now I'm going to take some antique linen around the edge. And now I'm going to take some water on my finger and sort of work that out. Okay, and just a few more steps here. Going to ink around the edge just to darken that up a little bit, using that walnut stain again. And I'm going to use some antique linen to stamp some texture in the background. Maybe some old paper, I'm not sure. I've got a piece of drawer mat that I use. Okay, I'm going to try it a little bit darker this time. There we go. Alright, here's what we've got so far. Now we're going to get a textile or some textured paper and select our focal point and our sentiment. Let me get this area cleaned up and I'll be right back. Okay, here's where I'm at so far with the lovely rich texture and depth to this background we've created with many layers. And now I just grabbed a few things that I thought could be a focal point, including some textiles and a couple sentiments. It just felt so wonderful watching the parade with my family. And then see-through stickers that I might choose from here, so let's just put it together. Okay, here's my completed card, and forgive my messy fingers. That's just how I want to live my life now. I'm really pleased with this card, and now when I look at it, I'll remember the special time that my family and I had together watching the parade. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, please consider giving me a like. That tells me to keep going and keep sharing content with you. I hope you have a great crafty weekend, and until next time, bye!